We waiting on Miss Vanessa. Can y'all hear me? If y'all can hear me, push yes in the chat, please. Thank you. How everybody doing today? I was gonna print this out so I can see. Y'all know Auntie can't see. Oh, we just waiting on Miss Vanessa. I wasn't nervous, but at first I was nervous. My throat started, couldn't talk. I was like, had to get some peppermint tea. Do y'all go shopping today? I didn't. I worked. I had to get these orders out. When we get close to the end of Miss Vanessa interview, we're gonna do two drawing of 100. No, she sent me $120, so I'm gonna split it between two people because I want everybody to be able to get something. So it's gonna be $60. So I hope y'all brushed up on y'all Love and Marriage Huntsville, the part that Miss Vanessa was in. So what y'all do today? All your queens, and hope there's some kings out there as well. It still ain't happened, Auntie. The thing that got some look, it done was smaller and smaller. I hate glasses. You don't look right in glasses. How can you be cute in glasses? Oh, thank you. Auntie had to bring out the good hair. The good hair. The top of the line hair. I had to come up with the good hair. Y'all, before we get started, no disrespect. Well, y'all don't. I know y'all. My people is good, so I ain't got to worry about telling y'all that. Y'all got home training, so I ain't worrying about that. No cussing. No, you can't say YouTube tripping. You can't say if you want to say K, just say KI $2 something like that. Because YouTube is really, really, really tripping. Because a lot of people's sound system been going out. Mine went out last time, and I think Queen Sheba went out. Who else went out? I think it was Chit Chat. Hers went out one week. And Sassy T. Okay. Ms.Van is in the house.
Oh.
How you doing, lady?
I'm good.
I was fine too. I said, okay, it's good to come to town. I said, and I started getting nervous. I said, oh Lord. So how you doing, Miss Vanessa?
I am doing good. How are you, Aunt Ann?
I am blessed. So can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I think you all pretty much know everything about me.
No.
Like I said before, what people don't know, they make up. So hey.
I know that's right. Okay, I know you got tell us a little bit about your books, because I know you have these two, this one,
Yes.
and this one. What inspired you to do the books?
Usher Yet Abandoned, The Mask of a First Lady. That book was derived from a journal that I used to keep. And I tell everyone that the first draft of that book was like me going through a healing process. It was my way of getting past everything that I was going through at that particular time in my life. And then the second draft of the book, it was me starting to heal and sort of starting to know which direction I wanted to go in. And then the final copy, which is what you have a copy of, you know, that's a woman who has healed and who has came out on the other side, a better version of herself.
So you have another copy?
No, these were all drafts, you know, like.
Okay. Are you planning on doing another one after this one? Because I'm halfway through with this one.
No, Usher Yet Abandoned was a one-time wonder, unless God tells me, hey, do a follow-up. Right now, I love writing the chronicles of a grandma mother, you know, sort of documenting my time with my grandbabies and stuff like that. And you have volume 1. I see that. Yeah. Volume 2 is coming out in December. And I am super, super excited about it because there's an activity in the book that people would be able to do with their grandchildren.
Okay, that's good. I have another question. You know I got to get deep into it, right? Okay. When the person was saying that it was a tape out about you, how did that make you feel, or how would you like your state of mind?
Child. Okay, first of all, you know, I think that started at the beginning or the end of first season.
Yeah,
Marceau has sent a text message to Martell because he was trying to shut Martell from blowing his house up. You know? And somehow I got pulled into the mix of everything, but it was a lie when it was told. You know, like I said, that's not even my character, you know, to let anybody make a videotape of me or do a videotape of me. And then I think it was like second season. Well, at the second reunion, it came up at the reunion. I don't know why that even came up, but it came up again. And I addressed it, you know. When Martell first brought it to Melody and I, like I told him, you don't have to worry about that. Can't nobody have a video of me doing something I never did, you know. And we're getting ready to go into what, the 5th season?
Yes, ma'am.
I haven't seen a videotape yet. Have you?
Me either.
Thank you.
To me is a lie. Because one thing about me, people have to know you to see what kind of person you are, and that's just for me seeing you on the TV and the kind of classy person you are. I'm like, nah, that ain't right.
And you know, the fact of the matter is, and I've said this, you know, several times, you know, the whole thing was, it, you know, Melody and Martell, they had a beef with the Scotts, and somehow I got pulled into the midst of it. But you know, the fact of the matter is, like I said, we're getting ready to go in the 5th season. I haven't seen a video.
Yeah. Okay, I have another question for you. You got another book coming out in December. What made you put Melody in that book?
Well, Melody is actually in the first book.
Well, she is?
Chronicles of a Grandma Mother. Is that the book? That's the only book I have coming out in December. It's
Okay.
volume 2.
Yeah, volume 2. That's what I'm saying. She wasn't in the first book, was she?
She's in the first one.
Okay, I haven't got all the way through that. Okay. What made you put her in the books? You just want to put your immediate family?
Well, because I was writing about time spent with my grandkids, and of course she was there during those times. I wanted it to be as realistic as possible, so that when my grandbabies read it, they would be able to say, "Oh, yeah, I remember when we did this," or "Yeah, I remember when Mom dropped us off at your house." So she was there. So that's why I put her in the book as well.
Okay, I have another question to ask you. How are your relationship with Miss? I call her Maybelline, Miss Maybelline, Montel Mama. That's her name for me.
I haven't had any interactions with her since we went on vacation together.
Okay, and again, I pretend I'm you sometime. How did you? How did you feel when Melody came and told you that everybody was coming on the trip?
When she first mentioned it actually, Martell mentioned it to me first. I don't know if they aired that part or not on the show.
No, they
because
didn't add that.
I haven't been watching the show. I just see what I see, when you guys do commentaries on it or whatever. But there was a scene at Madani where I was talking to Martell and he was telling me that Melody had invited him on the trip.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So that's when I first heard it. So, and then by the time she and I got around to actually having a full conversation, about it, like I said, I support my daughter in whatever decision she makes.
Okay.
And hopefully those decisions are good decisions. She felt that they were in a place where she could create that fond memory for the kids. And Milani, Sugar Mama, she had never been in a space with all of us together at one time.
Yeah.
So I do know, that was Melody's intention as well, was for Milani to be able to experience all of us in one place at one time together, and it be like a happy time.
Yes.
But Melody had already planned this trip for me, her, and the kids.
Okay.
Something she had already planned. It's just that she ended up inviting Martell and his mom to come along.
Okay, how you feel about we asked Melody as well, but I want to ask you, get your opinion. How did you feel about the blackout?
I respect a person's decision to stand up for whatever it is that they believe in. That's a right that we have here in this country.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people, just became very disappointed with the way that the show had turned. Yes. And they're voicing their opinion, and they're making sure that their voice is being heard in a very respectful way, if you ask me. Right. There's no violence or anything like that. I was sort of disappointed in the way the show turned. Me too. It's definitely not what Melody had envisioned the show to be. No. And the sad thing is, even though Melody and Martell ended up getting a divorce, and I talked to them about this, they had the opportunity to show how you could get a divorce from someone and how it could be a positive end to it, where everybody got along, you had a great co-parent relationship, all of that, and I had talked to Martell about that. But, for whatever reason, his actions took it in a total different direction.
Yes, I know as of we love our children. And it seemed like when they go through things, we go through things. How did you handle the whole thing when Melody was going through the divorce and the cheating and everything? How was you feeling inside? How did it make you feel?
Very disappointed. you know. We were all a family.
Yeah.
You know, we all spent a lot of time together. You know, we all cared for each other as far as I knew, very much. I actually lived with them, you know, for a while. So look, my whole house became a prayer closet, okay?
I know that's right, huh? I know
I
that's
did a
right.
whole lot of praying then, and I'm still doing a whole lot of praying.
That's good. Now I have another question to ask you. I always do one question for my supporters. One of my supporters want to know, do you think that Montel and Melody would get to a place that they can really co-parent the way it should be?
I think that depends on Martell.
Yeah.
You know, Melody, she's already there. You know, she's moved on.
Yeah.
I love seeing her in a happy, peaceful place again. You
Mm-hmm.
know, and I know her well enough to know that she'll do what's best for her babies.
Yes.
So whether they will ever get to that point or not, that's going to depend on Martell. And you know, and I've said this and it's true.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard for a person to heal from something if you're still inflicting the pain.
Yeah.
You know, you can't expect for someone to want to be around you,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're going out and you're siding with other people to hurt them, or you're talking them down, or you're
Yeah.
saying stuff that should have been kept between a husband and a wife, you
Mm-hmm.
know, and just being very malicious in the things that you're doing. You know, until that stops,
Mm-hmm.
I don't really see how there could be a peaceful co-parenting situation that's going to be without turmoil.
Yeah, because it takes two.
Yeah.
I have another question for you. It was a clip that you are moving. Are you going to keep two places, or are you just going to move closer to Melody to be able to help her out more, or be around your grandbabies?
The first time I moved to Huntsville,
Mm-hmm.
I gave up my home and everything else, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and then when things went south, I had to decide what I wanted to do and start all over.
Mm-hmm.
So no, I definitely plan on keeping my home here where I'm at. You
Mm-hmm.
know, my purpose for moving to Huntsville is to be there the 7 days that Melody have the children. And
Uh-huh.
if she has something that she has to do, because the kids are in school.
Yes.
If they weren't in school, it would be easy for her to take the kids with her. But
Yeah.
when they're in school, that's impossible, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, yeah, that's the purpose of me doing that. And then I love spending time with my grandbabies.
I know. Me
Yeah.
too. You was amazing. You were amazing. You have a T-shirt line out. So what inspired you to do that?
The first shirt was sort of came about from a statement that I made on the show, and it caught on out of
Yeah.
nowhere, you know. And then I was like, you know what? Okay, everybody's saying they need this on a t-shirt, so let's do a t-shirt. And when I did, it sold out when I first put it up. And then I ended up doing the I Don't Do Ignorance t-shirt, and it was already out, but it caught on when you all started doing the blackout.
Okay.
And everybody started buying that t-shirt.
Mm-hmm.
And it sold out.
I
You
know.
know, I have actually restocked the I Don't Do Ignorance positivity only. You know,
I
this is
like
the
that. I like
latest.
that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is the latest one that I did. Melody actually told me, she was like, well, you know, a lot of your followers are women, so why don't you add a little bit of color other than black and white to your t-shirt? And so that's how that's how I came about this design, and it's on the website as well. But you know, I just want to say to everyone, you guys are being super, super supportive with the merchandise and stuff that I put out. And I appreciate it so, so much. And the net proceeds from the t-shirts that I'm doing is going to go towards making baskets for the elderly. And hopefully you all will get a chance to see a little bit of that on the show. But yeah, I'm going to take the net proceeds and we're going to make survivor baskets for the elderly, and connect with someone, you know, in the community to sort of help us see who we need to get those baskets to.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Because I volunteer at the elderly home and they love me. They just laugh at me. Then they won't put me in
Yeah.
programs, want me to sing. I said, look, I'm not entertaining y'all today, but that's just how we are.
Yeah,
Okay,
I love the elderly.
Me too.
Right now, that's what my ministry is, with the elderly.
Me too.
I used to love going into the nursing homes and stuff before COVID hit.
Mm-hmm.
When COVID hit, that sort of changed things a lot. But
Yeah.
I would go into the nursing home in the mornings, and it would be like over in the evening when I came out, because I just enjoyed it so much. And it didn't take a lot to make the residents happy, you
Mm-hmm.
know? And they thought that you was helping them so much, but they were helping you, because I would laugh from the time I got there to the time I left.
They are so funny.
Yeah.
They
And
are
I
funny.
would leave wiser.
Yeah.
I would actually leave wiser. Someone would actually sit down and hold a conversation with me that would give me a different way of looking at something.
Yes.
So yeah, I love doing that.
Okay, when I'm trying to figure out how I can put it, when this other person, I call him Pookie, was doing like a campaign on YouTube and on the show, and when they put him on the show, how did it make your mindset as like, okay, I know Melly said she didn't know. Did it throw you for a loop, or is it just like, oh, that don't surprise me, they'll do anything?
Actually, I was sort of shocked.
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that person was filming a scene until after it had happened.
Mm-hmm.
Because there had been so much malicious things going on social media.
Mm-hmm.
It sort of surprised me that they would even film a scene for that person.
Yeah.
After I found out it had taken place,
Mm-hmm.
I actually sat down with one of the producers of the show.
Mm-hmm.
And I was telling them, look, have you seen the stuff that this person has been doing on social media? Because I was under the impression that they monitor all of our accounts.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And when I started telling her, about me having to file paperwork at my local police department,
Mm-hmm.
when I told her about, officers patrolling by my house at night because this individual was claiming that he was in my hometown. When I started telling them about some of the nasty, malicious, evil stuff that he had been doing on social media,
Mm-hmm.
the production person that I was sitting down with started crying. And they were like, no one should have to go through that. I'm so sorry. We had no idea. Which I said, like, it shocked me because I thought they sort of monitored our social media accounts.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. And so after I finished talking to them, I know that person immediately made a call to another person in production that was a little higher up than that person was, and explained to them what was going on. So I really thought if they had, filmed a scene with him, they would have cut it. They wouldn't have shown it after I, made them aware, that there was a safety issue involved.
Yes, it was. Yes.
Yeah. And for them to air it anyway, I was a little disappointed in that. But I'm the type of person that dot my I's and cross my T's.
I know that's right.
So even though I sat down and I had that verbal conversation, I followed it up when I got back in my office with an email. And I also CC'd other people in that email.
Paper trail.
Because if anything happened, or if I was in a position where I was forced to defend myself at any means necessary,
yes, ma'am,
I wanted it to be noted that, look, I told you guys that this was getting out of hand. Yeah. And you all did nothing about it.
Yes. We're going to do a little game. Y'all thank Miss Vanessa. She cashed out $120 to give to y'all. So like I said, I'm going to do it in 2 people so everybody can have something. What did Miss Vanessa say when she was at Melody house talking to Melody? What did she say to Montel? Sugar Mama was a little baby. She had Sugar Mama in her arm. What did she say to Montel? The first person who get the question right, they can win the money. $60.
They're a good one if they get that right, because I don't even know what I said.
I remember what you said.
Now, Ms. Van, you got to give us something a little bit easier than that, because I don't even remember what I said.
Okay, she got it.
Okay, what did I say?
Arrogant. He was so arrogant.
Oh, yeah, the kitchen sink.
Brown sugar. I'm trying to get you, darling. It's going too fast. Brown sugar one.
Yeah, the kitchen sink.
Yeah, brown sugar one. I can't get you. I know where you at.
Well, congratulations, brown sugar.
She got it. I DM you, brown sugar, or you could DM me. She's a YouTuber, so I know who she is. Okay, this is the second one for the other $60. What did Miss Vanessa say to Tisha last season at Destiny's Run?
Oh, I remember that.
Well, I'm all the way down. I'm asking them a question. They told Miss Vanessa sound like my mama. See, I can't take them nowhere.
Well, everyone calls me their internet mom, so I'll accept them all.
Lord, they did. What did Miss Van say to Tisha when they was at the Destiny Run last season? Let me see what it is.
Someone got it.
Yeah, she got it. I'm trying to fit in the back. They be look. They'll DM me say such and such got it first. Okay. Who was that one? Was it Dee Dee? Is it Dee Dee or somebody else? They're gonna fuss me out, Miss Vanessa. Okay, Dee Dee, you the winner. Email me. I'm gonna put my.
Congratulations, Dee Dee.
Miss Vanessa.
Well, and let me just say this, I think the one thing that you shouldn't do in a heated conversation is walk up to somebody and grab them by their hand or touch them. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
Because that was the thing. That's what happened there. And my natural reaction was, don't touch me. Because basically you're invading my personal space. You already know I'm not feeling you like that. So, that's how that came about. At no time was I going to swing on anybody or anything like that. I was just like, don't touch me.
Yes. I feel the same way. To me, is the disrespect on the show, because I know Melly didn't want that show to go in that direction. And that's the prop. That's why I stood up and I had my other people stand up, because of disrespect. and they don't realize Black women is the number one disrespect. Always get disrespect.
Well,
And
I think everyone thought this show, because first of all, it's on the OWN network, even though Miss Oprah, she no longer own it, or she no longer have the majority shares in it. I think when you hear Oprah or OWN, there's a certain level of expectation that you expect because of that name. And I think when this show sort of took a U-turn, and in some cases it did become very toxic. People just felt like, this isn't what we want to see on OWN, or this is not what we signed up for. And like I said, I respect people, for having their for feeling the way they feel and voicing that the way they want to voice it.
Yeah, to me, when the show was on, I was excited because I thought about Black people having a business, building a community. That's what I thought it was. I was very disappointed because I started watching the first season. Second season, I watched the third season. I was kind of turned off because it was just like so much ghetto, and I'm just like, okay, where's the show going?
Right. Well, and with me, I sort of, when the show first came on, I would make sure every Saturday I was in front of the television set, ready to watch the show when it came on. But then whenever things started happening between Melody and Martell, you all were seeing it on TV, but I was actually living it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
But just got to the point where, nah, I don't want to watch this because it would trigger me. So if I happen to be at home when the show is on, I'll watch it, but I don't go out of my way to make sure I'm in place to watch it. I think it's going to do a turnaround, though, the season coming up.
I'm praying. I hope so.
Yeah, and I've even heard Mr. Carlos say that he wants to get the show back on track. So hopefully that's something that they will seriously think about doing. I know for me, I'm going to keep being who I am, and I'm not going to change that for anybody.
I know, keep being classy, because people don't realize a lot of people watching you on the TV, and they was like, okay, that's somebody's mother who acting like that. You have to carry yourself when you get a certain age. When you get a certain age and you're on a platform that y'all's on, you have to keep it classy. You quite sure you're gonna have to tell somebody something sometimes, but sometimes you're gonna have to reel it in, not when you go overboard. When you go too far with it, it's a problem.
Right.
And I thank you, Ms. Vanessa, for taking your time with me. I am so excited. And what's next for you?
Just to keep doing what I'm doing. Like I said, I love spending time with my grandbabies. I love, writing the Chronicles of a Grandma Mother, documenting our time together. I have another magazine feature coming up very soon.
I've seen that. I tell you one thing. I said, go ahead on, Miss Vanessa. I ain't mad at you.
I tell you, God has just been opening up so many doors, and I am so thankful for it. Because I tell everyone, I was who I was before the show. I was already doing stuff prior to the show. The show just gave me a bigger platform. To push things that I have an interest in.
Yeah, it's your faithfulness with God. That's what it is, your faithfulness.
And there's a lot to be said for that. People, they may kick against it, but you can't stop it.
I thank you for giving me your time, because you didn't have to. I really appreciate it. And I love you. I'm always going to have you and Melody back. So y'all keep on being classy. Like I told them, God ain't finished with me yet. So till he get finished with me, I got your back, and I got Melody back. Y'all keep on doing what you're doing. And y'all, everybody in the chat, go sell Miss Vanessa out. Go ahead and buy all her t-shirts. Y'all go over there. It's Friday. Go on there. Go ahead over there.
Yeah. my team told me that some of the sizes they've already sold out, so we're already in the process of trying to get those sizes restocked. But it's vanessartracy.com. That's my website where you can go and you can find any of my merchandise, books, things like that. And of course, they can follow me on Instagram at VRT 2019.
Okay,
And you
y'all
know
go
what?
follow Miss Vanessa.
And
Go
you
ahead
know
with
what?
that.
I caught one of your lives the other night
You
when you were
did.
doing the talent show. I thought that was so cute.
I try to keep it entertaining for the blackout, and they be laughing at me. They be trying to talking about, take that on. And one day they were like, Auntie, you be having me cracking up. You be having me laughing so much. And like I told, I love every one of my subscribers, and they be like, you really care about us. I do care about them, and I always tell them, nobody tell you that they love you. Auntie love you, and I mean that for the bottom of my heart.
Yeah, the talent show, that was cute. You know, I like how everyone would call in and they were singing or whatever. And I was like, I should call in and I could say and I should sing something, but I didn't do it that night.
You shut up. I would say, guess who this is? Thank you, Miss Vanessa. We love you. And y'all don't forget to go and get Miss Vanessa's book. This is a good book. I'm halfway through. It's cold too, and it's been raining. So y'all get you some cocoa, get you some tea, and curl up and read this book.
Yeah, and all of my books are available at Amazon,
Amazon.
Walmart, Barnes and Noble, Books A Million.
All right. Thank you. I love you.
Thank you so much for having me on your platform.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I was trying to get is Ebony still in here? I'm behind y'all, so I know y'all gonna kill me because I think she won. I don't think Dee Dee won. I gotta go back through it. But y'all got my it wasn't Dee Dee. It was I'm going back through here, y'all. So give me some time. I don't have a mod in here, so nobody let me know who won. Everybody push like if you haven't pushed like, please. Okay, brown sugar. I got her. She won the $60, the first $60. So DM me brown sugar so I can get your cash app. Okay, let me get the other one. Okay, it look like Constance L1. The second one, not Dee Dee, Constance L. Let me go find you because you said it before Dee Dee did. I have to go check. Constant L won the second one because Dee Dee was second. She was first. Okay, everyone. There are the two winners. I put my Instagram. Message me and I will give y'all the give me your Cash App. And as always, if no one told you that they love you, Auntie love you. Subscribe, push that like button, ring that bell, ring-a-ling-a-ling. Don't forget we have another giveaway tomorrow night. And like I said, to be able to claim your prize, you have to be a subscriber. If you're not, you withdraw your chance of winning. That's for tomorrow night. So y'all have a blessed day. Subscribe, put that like button, ring-a-ling-a-ling. And as always, y'all have a blessed and wonderful day. Don't forget to go check Ms. Vanessa books out and her t-shirts. And if y'all haven't placed an order with me, place an order today. I have a Black Friday sale going on. So go place an order, and I appreciate it. I appreciate every last one of y'all. So have a blessed day. Bye-bye.